Good afternoon. So, our topic for today is about returns management. In this topic, you'll know the definition, the key phases, the managing return, and improving return. So, first, what is return management? Ito yung mga items or product na mga isinaoli dahil di yung na-meet yung mga expectation ng ating mga customer. Just like for example, bumili tayo ng washing machine with dryer. Then, yung washing machine lang yung gumagana. But then the dryer, hindi. So, doon pa lang, yung ating customer na hindi na-meet yung expectation nila, which is may lead to have a negative experience. So, dito sa return management, the management need to know and understand what exactly a complaint is for the customer specific requirement. So, ang expectation nun, 'di ba, sinasabi ko dun sa washing machine and the dryer, expected ng ating customer na meron na nagagana yung dryer, but then hindi. So, sa return management, hanapan natin ng solusyon or magte-take tayo ng responsibility and hanap tayo ng opportunity para ma-meet yung specific need and demands of the customer.
There are three key phases support returns management processes: the speed, visibility, and control. Phase 1, speed. So, dito nakapaloob ang mabilis na pagproseso ng mga returns at panresolbahan ang problema ukol dito. Kailangan ng accurate papers and kailangan i-measure ng tama at efficient para mas mabilis ang pagproseso nito at maiwasan din ang mga delay. There are three tools to speed returns processing are automated workflows, labels and attachments, and user profiles. So, dako naman tayo sa phase 2, the visibility. Dito rin nakapaloob ang accurate information ng customers na nagpadala ng return at kung paano ito iproseso. Kailangan rin malaman kung saang bahagi nagkaproblema nang sa ganun, sa susunod na mangyari ito ay mariresolbahan kaagad. So, there are three of the most effective and easy to implement approaches to obtain visibilities are web-based portals, carrier integrations, and barcoded identifiers. And the last one is control. So, sa parteng ito, dapat kontrolado ng kumpanya at ready sila sa mga feedbacks at compliance ng mga customer nila. Problema nga ito, ngunit dito rin nagkaroon ng oportunidad ang mga empleyado na mag-isip ng paraan kung paano i-improve ang kanilang serbisyo at maging ang kanilang mga produkto. So, three controls touch points to build into the returns management processes are regulatory compliance, reconciliation and final disposition, and the quality assurance.
So, sa managing return naman, kapag na-prioritize ang managing returns or yung complaint na nabigyan mo agad ng solusyon, so malalaman mo na yung demand or gusto ng mga customer. Just for example, washing machine. The brand X, alam mo na yung defect, di gumagana, may mga complaint sa brand X, yung about sa dryer. And while the brand Y is walang nagko-complain. So, ang tendency natin, hindi na tayo bibili dun sa brand X. So, which may lead us to have increase of customer satisfaction. Yung hindi na tayo makakakuha ng complaint about dun sa brand X. And dito naman sa improving return process, ito yung mga strategy ng company para mas ma-implement nila yung maayos saka ma-manage ng maayos ang return management. One of the example of this is put a return label and return address on each and every product. So, kapag na-improve yung ating return management. So, all in all, to those organizations that have implemented an effective way returns management resolution is more likely to have an improved customer service and response. Magkakaroon tayo ng customers' delight and we will have higher profitability. That would be all, and thank you.